Hey, welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. So, Kurup is a Malayalam-Indian language film that is actually based upon a real person. And this person is the most wanted criminal fugitive in Kerala, India. So this is somebody whose case has never been closed, and to this day, people don't know if he's either alive or dead, and the police have never been able to find him. And so this is a very interesting story. So Kurup is about this guy named Sudhakara Kurup, or GK Kurup, or many different names, but he's basically a charming criminal mastermind in a lot of ways. And in this particular movie, it's about this one event, this really big event, where in Kerala, India, there's actually a murder that occurs for insurance reasons, and it involves Kurup, other family members, and other people around him. And then there's many other things that go on besides that. And that's kind of like the general story, but most of the movie is about Kurup basically trying to get away from the police, always staying one or two steps ahead. So if you've seen a movie like Catch Me If You Can, this is very similar to that. And Catch Me If You Can is also based upon a real life story as well. And so there's a lot of similarities there, just in different parts of the world. So getting to the things that I really did enjoy about this movie is, first of all, the story itself. So even though this is based upon a real life story, obviously it's been dramatized for a movie. And so the whole mystery element I did enjoy, where the murder happens and then you're trying to figure out what's going on. And for most of the movie, for at least the first half, Kurup is not as involved as much as you would like, even though you get a lot of him early on in the movie. By the middle of the movie, he's really not there at all. And it really helps to build up the whole mystery aspect. You're thinking, what's going on here? Where is Kurup? And then later on in the movie, you'll get a lot of great answers. And I really did enjoy that because it did keep my attention throughout most of the movie. And then on the latter half of the movie, I would say there was definitely a payoff. So that's the first thing. I did enjoy the overall story from beginning to the end. And then the second thing that I think the movie did really well is just the overall production quality. The cinematography, the music, set designs, everything was done at a very high level. So whenever I was watching this movie, especially when they would go from Kerala, India to Persia and back, or even different points of views in the movie and different scenes, it was just all done really well, and it got me into this movie. But whenever you watch a movie like this, it really feels like I'm watching a much bigger Bollywood movie, or even a movie that I would see in Hollywood. So really great quality overall. And then the final thing that Kurup does so well is just with the acting. The acting from the main actors, the side characters, everybody involved, I think they really did a wonderful job. And at least for me, my favorite character is Kurup. Very charismatic, and the main actor who did this, who's also the producer of this movie, just does an excellent job. He's very charming, but at the same time, he's also a criminal fugitive, so he really brings you in here. And then the other side of it, Krishna Das, who is actually the main police officer hunting down Kurup, also does an excellent job. And I would say overall, the acting just really brings you into this world of these characters, and all the actors and actresses did a really wonderful job in portraying them and really making you feel emotions for them. I actually cared about what happened to these characters, especially with Kurup, from beginning to the end. So excellent job by all the actors in this movie. For serious YouTubers, check out TubeBuddy, the premier tool news at GeekOutdoors.com. Get more done today by checking out the affiliate link in the description area below. Now, getting into some potential negatives of this movie, if you're the type of person who really likes a fast action movie where things move very quickly, then Kurup might not be for you. This is a very slow and methodical movie, and even though there are some fast moments, most of the movie does take its time, especially in the first half of the film where they're establishing who Kurup is, all the other characters, and showing you the overall mystery murder of what's going on. But if you're actually patient and wait until the second half of the film, a lot of things are explained and more things make sense. And more importantly, you learn more about Kurup and his whole world that he is actually built for himself. And so other than that, I really did enjoy Kurup. This is one of those movies where you watch it and you think like, yeah, This is really great quality, and at the same time, since it is based upon a real person, I think that makes it even more interesting. So if you actually had any thoughts on Kurup or any other Indian films or international films that you've enjoyed, be sure to leave in the comments area below. And if you did want to see more of my Indian film and show reviews, I do have an entire playlist. I'll leave that in the description area as well. So as always, if you did get value out of these videos, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. And if you're a creative geek like me, and you want to get exclusive access to more content that I don't put out here publicly on my YouTube channel, then join my Gold Content Creators group, where you're going to get content like this and more for all the creative geeks out there. And the best part is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and sign up for my Gold Content Creators group.